Hey guys, the beach looks so much bigger than before. The water is way back there now.
Yeah, a few hours ago, that umbrella would have been underwater.
Y'all seriously don't remember what causes that?
No.
It's the tidal cycle. Right now, it's a low tide, so the water is at its lowest point. But when we were here this morning, it was a high tide, so the water was at its highest point.
Oh, I remember now. We were talking about it in science class.
Yep, AJ?
Nope, still lost.
Okay, let me explain further. Because of the position of the moon, the level of the water in the ocean changes. In most places, there are 2 different tides that occur once or multiple times every day.
Isn't it 2 high tides and 2 low tides every day here in South Carolina?
Yes, I remember reading that.
Good, you're catching on. That's correct, Izzy. That also means that in South Carolina, low tides are present through all the moon phases, unlike neap or spring tides.
Low tides don't correspond with moon phases. They wouldn't exist without high tides.
Don't low tides occur where high tides aren't?
Yup. That's why they wouldn't exist without them.
Thought so. Haley, can you explain what a tide is in general?
Sure, tides are the repetitive rising and falling of the sea. The type of tide depends on the location compared to the position of the moon.
Alright.
It's also affected by the position of the sun and earth.
Yep, I forgot about that.
Spring tides can make low tides lower, and neap tides can make low tides a little higher. It's the opposite with high tides.
Okay, I think I got it. So low tides are the lowest point in sea level but can be affected by neap and spring tides. They happen twice a day here in Charleston, but low tides are even more common where there's first quarter and third quarter moons.
What type of moon are we having tonight?
Full moon, I think.
Hey, I heard your kids talking about tides. My trainer was telling me about safe and unsafe currents and when they occur. Would you happen to know which currents occur during low tides?
An ebb current happens when the water is changing from a high tide to a low tide as the water is being pulled out the sea.
Yes, but I remember reading that during the actual low tide, it's just slack water and there's no current.
Thank you. That could be helpful to know when I start my work as a lifeguard.
Anyways, can we stop being nerds now? I'm ready to go do something fun.
Sure.
Alright.
Three,
Two,
1, go.
Okay, I think I got it. It says low tides are the lowest point in the sea level, but it can be affected by neap and spring.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
An ebb current happens when the water is changing from a high tide to a low tide as the water is being pulled onto
Thanks for watching. Bye guys!